Hey, what's going on, people? Hope you're well. In this week's video, we're going to take a look at and react to what's going on in the financial markets. So, in this article, we can see that a famous supermarket here in the UK called Lidl has had its profits quadrupled, right? Particularly in this time of austerity, in this time of inflation rises, recessions looming, and all sorts of gloomy news in regards to the economy and financial markets. Now, Lidl is seen as one of those budget type of supermarkets out there, but it's actually in recent years become quite popular. So you can see it as a discount grocer, particularly after COVID, its profits have soared over 300% actually from last year. So if we take a look and have a little bit more in-depth look at what's going on. So it says here that Lidl has said it has taken 58 million in additional sales from traditional supermarkets in the past month as shoppers look for ways to save money after quadrupling profits in a bounce back from COVID disruption. So it's actually a German owned discount grocer, and it said that its British sales rose from 1.5% to 7.8 billion in the year to end of February, but pre-tax profit soared 319% to 41 million as the group trimmed costs as measures to control the COVID-19 virus, as it particularly eased. Now, let's look at the kind of supermarket situation here in the UK. So we have multiple major supermarkets here, and we have stores such as Lidl, which are discount stores. They're kind of traditionally seen as cheaper places to go shopping for because they actually develop their own brands similar to popular products. And as the credit crunch and the inflation and recessions, all these things that have, even Brexit have come into play and slowly been chipping away at household budgets. Discount grocery stores such as Lidl have shot up in popularity. I mean, if I think about some of the stores here local to me, again, there is another rival similar to Lidl close by to me. I know a lot of people go there shopping in terms of the products available at a better, price than more of the upmarket type supermarkets. Now, I do know that last month in October, the inflation rates hit 11%, which is one of the highest rates in the last kind of 40 plus years in terms of inflation. And as the economic situation pretty much worsens as we go in towards the end of the year, I mean, there's no end to it at the moment. So there's still a lot of uncertainty. But I mean, I don't have a problem with businesses making profits. At the end of the day, why do we have businesses? Businesses are there to make a profit. So I'm all for that, for a business to make profit, because that's the purpose of a business. Now, if you look at these type of businesses, they do contribute to the economy in the country. They employ staff, so thousands and thousands of staff are employed. They get a wage, who then can run their own households, have money to buy things that they need, and have a general lifestyle and be able to live. So the fact that Lidl has made and quadrupled its profits, I think, is a good thing in the sense that it's actually growing as a business. But that's one of the things that we need to think about because in an economic downturn, you will find that many businesses, appear at the sacrificial altar and are sacrificed and actually go down because they can't generate revenue or they don't have enough financial kind of savings or contingency plans to be able to get through the rough periods, the cold winter, as they say. And large stores such as Lidl, they obviously will have, you know, funding there in place, reserves there in place, cash there to be able to deal with these type of situations. So let's see further down. Um, so it says here that the company actually has more than 900 stores, so 935 stores in England, Scotland, and Wales. And like I just said, it does employ a lot of people. And we can see here that it employs at least 28,000 staff. Now, the company also said that the profit increase had come despite a 50 million rise in pay for hourly paid staff. Wow, 50 million rise in pay. I mean, that is quite a large sum, and we can see that. But obviously, we see that the cost of living has shot up, inflation has shot up more than 10%. So even though that the wages are going up, they are struggling to keep up in comparison to the cost of living crisis and the inflation levels in comparison to the wage rise. It says here 653 million was spent on 50 new stores and other assets. So that's including distribution centres down south in places like Luton and other parts of London as well. So actually, the company has invested a lot. I mean, a lot of money into the UK and across these different countries, England, Scotland, and Wales, and helping the economy grow, creating jobs, and also assets and investing into the country itself, which is quite good because then it's helping build up the economy. And as I mentioned, as some of the companies are going down and have had to basically close shop, other companies are actually going the opposite direction and are doing real well. I mean, the COVID pandemic, the lockdowns, they had a major impact on SMEs. And SME stands for small medium enterprises. And here in the UK, SMEs actually form the backbone of the business economy, and they do employ a lot of the people as well here in the UK. So SMEs are important, and funding can go towards incentivizing SMEs to create more jobs, invest, build up more assets, invest into the economy and help it grow. That would be fantastic, and that could be subsidized by the government, and that could really help boost the economy going into 2023. We do have the festive period coming up as well. Traditionally, sales for some industries do boost during the Christmas period, but we have seen that the British public has tightened its purses, so to speak, in the sense that they're not spending as much as they were previously. And I'm guessing it's a lot to do with the uncertainty of the financial situation and also the price caps in terms of energy being stated that they will rise again next year in springtime around April. Now, again, that is going to cause a lot of pressure. We're hoping that inflation levels would start to decrease, but they could increase because there are various factors such as wars that are happening around the world, Brexit, economic impacts, shrinking economies, all these different elements that have added up and have caused issues for economies around the world. And there are quite a few councils here, municipalities in England that are also now raising alarm that they could be going bankrupt within the next year or the year after. So there is turmoil potentially there. So we need to look at ways of boosting the economy, boosting business investment here in the UK from international investors as well as internal investors. And that is something that the government needs to look at. But overall, it is good to see that organizations and companies such as Lidl are actually building and growing. I know sometimes a lot of people have this antagonistic view towards large corporations. Might see them as monopolizing on industries or not paying tax and all this kind of stuff. But as we can see from this article, this company Lidl, employs thousands and thousands of people. provides millions of pounds in wages, and also is investing into the country. So we have to have an equilibrium and balance and see things from both perspectives. And I think that is the most important thing in this kind of circumstance. So yes, I'm hoping that the economy can pick up and more companies like Lidl can boost their profits, employ more people, and contribute to the economy. So yes, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you drop a like, drop a comment, let us know what you're worried about in terms of the economy right now. Are you worried about the increases in energy bills, the cost of living crisis, as it's called? You know, what's bothering you the most? So let us know so we can try and create videos around that. And remember, this channel is around finance, business, entrepreneurship, money, all those things to try and help you kind of self-educate yourself and start to produce extra flows of income, build your monetary value, build your assets, increase your income, invest in assets so you can develop cash flow, use skills like copywriting. So you've got new skills for the current digital market space so you can earn more money, help your family and grow. So yeah, so if you're listening on Anchor, do drop a review, do drop a like. If you're listening on YouTube, make sure you subscribe to the channel. And if you're listening on Anchor, consider supporting the channel as well. So yeah, catch up soon.